Modere, a multi-level marketing company specializing in health and wellness products, abruptly announced its closure on April 11, 2025. The company, in operation for 23 years, provided little explanation for the decision. This sudden shutdown shocked many, including longtime distributors and industry observers. The closure left many questioning the company's stability and the future of the MLM model. The official announcement, delivered through a brief message on the company's website, expressed gratitude to its customers and distributors. However, it provided no specific reasons for the closure. This lack of transparency sparked confusion and frustration among those directly affected. The company's social media channels went silent, further fueling speculation and uncertainty. The closure came as a surprise to many, especially given Modere's recent attempts at rebranding and expanding its market reach. In February 2025, Modere appointed Catherine Scott as its new Chief Financial Officer. Her appointment aimed to accelerate growth. Modere had also been recognized for its achievements in the industry. It was named a finalist for Best Health and Wellness Project in the Mock Impact Awards. This award ceremony, ironically, was scheduled for April 23, 2025, just days after the company announced its closure. This discrepancy between accolades and the sudden shutdown added another layer of complexity to the situation. The lack of a clear explanation from Modere regarding its closure led to widespread speculation. Unofficial sources and industry experts pointed towards a confluence of factors that might have contributed to the company's downfall. Among these, financial and regulatory challenges within the MLM industry were heavily discussed. The MLM model, often criticized for its pyramid-like structure and emphasis on recruitment over product sales, has faced increasing scrutiny from regulatory bodies worldwide. Concerns about unfair business practices and misleading income claims have plagued the industry for years. This heightened regulatory scrutiny likely created pressure on Modere, potentially impacting its profitability and long-term viability. Adding to the speculation, reports surfaced of top distributors leaving Modere in early 2024. The departure of key figures within the MLM structure often indicates deeper issues within the company. This exodus of high-ranking distributors could have significantly impacted Modere's revenue stream, further weakening its financial stability. Despite the speculation surrounding financial difficulties, Modere's recent recognition as an award finalist contradicted this narrative. This discrepancy fueled further confusion and raised questions about the company's actual financial health in the months leading up to its closure. The lack of transparency from Modere only deepened the mystery surrounding its sudden downfall. Modere's abrupt closure had immediate and significant consequences for its customers, distributors, and the broader MLM industry. The lack of clear communication from the company regarding outstanding orders, refunds, and potential returns added to the widespread confusion and distress. Customers who had placed orders shortly before the closure were left in the dark. They were uncertain about receiving their purchases or obtaining refunds for undelivered goods. Distributors, many of whom rely on MLM structures as their primary source of income, were hit particularly hard by Modere's closure. The sudden loss of income, coupled with the uncertainty surrounding potential commissions on existing orders, created financial instability for many. The lack of notice from Modere left distributors with limited options to transition their businesses or find alternative sources of income. The news of Modere's closure reverberated throughout the MLM industry, raising concerns about the sustainability and ethical practices within this business model. Critics of the MLM model pointed to Modere's shutdown as an example of the inherent instability and risks associated with such structures. The closure reignited calls for greater transparency and accountability within the industry. Consumer protection agencies and regulatory bodies faced renewed pressure to implement stricter regulations to safeguard individuals involved in MLM schemes. Modere's sudden demise served as a stark reminder of the potential consequences of inadequate oversight and the need for greater consumer protection within the MLM industry. The sudden closure of Modere serves as a cautionary tale, highlighting the importance of transparency, sustainability, and ethical business practices within the MLM industry. The lack of clear communication from Modere regarding its financial situation and the reasons behind its closure left many stakeholders in a state of uncertainty and distress. This situation underscores the need for greater transparency within MLM companies, ensuring that distributors and customers are fully informed about the company's financial health and any potential risks involved. Modere's closure also raises questions about the long-term sustainability of the MLM model itself. The reliance on recruitment, often criticized for creating a pyramid-like structure, has drawn criticism for its potential to exploit individuals seeking financial independence. This event emphasizes the need for a shift towards more sustainable business models within the industry, focusing on product sales and ethical marketing practices rather than aggressive recruitment strategies. The future of the MLM industry hinges on its ability to adapt to changing regulatory landscapes and consumer expectations. Companies operating within this space must prioritize transparency, ethical conduct, and sustainable business practices to rebuild trust and ensure long-term viability. The lessons learned from Modere's sudden closure should serve as a catalyst for positive change within the MLM industry, prompting greater accountability, transparency, and a renewed focus on ethical business practices that prioritize the well-being of all stakeholders. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content like this.